Hello and welcome back. So this time it's gonna be my final update for this season on this build. As of right now, I would technically be calling it the best Plague Doctor build there is so far. For those that don't know, we recently had a patch today, I think it was, that actually nerfed the majority of all first classes. And now you're probably wondering how is this gonna affect us and how is my build performing now after the nerfs and everything. And I'm gonna go over that and I'm gonna go show you what I've been working on. So first thing first, this is currently my gear from the last video. So as you can see, the majority is actually still ironically the same, a lot of the same stuff from the previous video. I still have the Pit Lord's Vanquisher, Gorex Pebble, both my Stone Crushers, and yeah, actually these have been also like impacted by the nerf itself. I've seen a lot of people going over to being unarmed now. I've tried it for this build, but it did not work out very great in my favor. So I'm still sticking to my original build that I've been doing. And so far I still have great success compared to some of the people who are now struggling because of the nerf, right? So yeah, this is what I'm working on, and this is what I have. These are still the same Gorex Stone Crushers. Skinwalker's Paw. I got a better one with +3 fizz roll on this. Still the same sigil, Skinwalker sigil. I +5'd my Destroyer Scent, just for a little bit more enhanced and so forth. Stats, strength, life. I +5 my Executioner's Cocoon for more enhanced damage as well. I got El Patron's Madness +4, which is really insane for a build. I would say generally this is really strong in any build, because it almost makes it so that we're wearing this ×2 and this ×2, which is just insane, right? You don't really need this, but this is the in-game build, guys, so I wanted to actually include some items that are rather expensive, because people also been asking me, hey, I have most of your build, now what could I go for, like, as for a big item? So this is a really good one. I would definitely focus on this one. And the way you get +4, don't forget this is very important if you're gonna buy this. First, star level it to +5. This is gonna cost you some, obviously, but once you have it +5, you then satanic dice it, and there's a chance it rolls to +4. If you do it in the wrong order, or like you decide to roll it before that, it's not gonna work. So just keep in mind on that when you do get this. Yeah, and now for my charms. As you can see, there's a little bit of change here. I actually went and got my extra charm slot that you get from doing the Inferno quest, where you have to kill all the egg bosses. And same with my charm slots. I've gotten one more slot, and this would be my 100% recommendation to get. So for those that don't know, our build has a bunch of movement speed. Just our base movement speed without Randy, I can put it on. It's already kept like now without any buffs or zone buffs. We have a huge amount, right? And I found out that light radius is actually stacking with our movement speed. Like, you actually need a decent amount of this. So when you get your 5th slot, I would go for this, and you can feel the difference in your clear speed and everything. It's very smooth. Now, back to the charms. I still have my Overloader dice here. Still a very solid choice. I still have all of these technically. I've grabbed a Cast Gemstone with life, crit, and +2 all skills. Now, I would 100% get this because, you know, it doesn't feel anything. So it's really good for us. I will probably just get it with life or crit. Now, the most interesting upgrade that I would actually recommend anyone to focus on if you're a physical build and not just Plague Doctor, but if you have plans to play even more, is this. As you can see here, I have +10 Skinwalker on this. And what it does is that for every 100 life we have, we get a certain amount of attack damage percentage. And attack damage percentage goes to our skill. So basically for 100 life, we're literally getting what would be equivalent to a free synergy point, as you can see in the bottom, 2 plus 40%, for example, from malpractice. This is probably the strongest passive in the entire game for physical right now. So if you can find this on a Finger of Despair, or as you might have seen, I also have a loaded dice, and my loaded dice actually has this too. So this is a level 22 passive for free. And what this gives us is just immense. Like, you could put this on any class basically and it would be insane. Just to show you the difference in numbers, it goes to the flat physical damage, like visually for us to see. And as you can see, I have 3,946, which is a very extreme amount, very unethical. And if I take those off real quick, okay, let's start by taking the Skinwalker off. You can see it already dropped over 1,000. And now if I drop this, yeah, we only have less than 900, so it's a very big increase we get from this. I would go as far to say, as long as you just have one of them, like either this with the Skinwalker or the loaded dice with the Skinwalker, you're more than fine. So this is carrying us really, really hard through the recent nerf. On top of the Albatron's Madness, also just like filling gaps everywhere we need. Like, I get a bunch of crit damage from this, bunch of life, strength, enhanced damage. I get movement speed, attack speed, everything, right? So just to go over my damage real quick. So I'm still using the Fire Enchant with the coffee, same technique. I always make sure I have Toxic Flask on when I go to a boss. It's just a click. And then let's see the damage numbers I'm on right now. So it ramps up and down quite a bit. It's kind of hard to show on a new sort of 47, but it's kind of hard to show on this dummy because the bigger the target is, the more damage we're actually gonna do because we're shotgunning. The way our skill works is that it spirals out, so if it can spiral towards a bigger target, it's gonna hit twice. So yeah, it's a little bit inconsistent, but you can see I'm still technically reaching the damage you would need to one-shot an Inferno boss, which is about 20 bell. So yeah, I would call this a solid, very, very solid endgame build. I don't know how much I would do more if I wanted to push it, but you could go for Lucifer's Crown. Would be very insane if you do have Skinwalker, because as you can guess, we are minus res stacking PD, which means it gives minus 300 res, and you get more damage, you get more health from that, and then Skinwalker, which gives you attack damage. So that is also a very, very insane buff. But yeah, this is just the point I decided to stop. But as you can see, the damage for single target is actually insane. Can quickly go over and test here. Just get all the pops up. And yeah, as you can see, I am way above 200 bill. There is no challenge whatsoever. It's just very comfy and clear. As you can see, the knives on my screen are very big. So everything is just, yeah, to say it just dies, right? It's a very, very comfortable farming build. So yeah, I'm pretty much done for this season to end off on this video, but I will be live sometimes on my Twitch. That's up in the top left, as you can see. So if you want to follow me in the future, or maybe even just have any questions or stuff and you catch me live, I'll be happy to answer them. So hopefully I'll see you guys around, and always make sure to comment, like if you like the video, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.